Hello folks, this has gone Spy. The Spy will come to you live for Star Wars Starts for Republic, the Sith Lords. After from the last episode, we've got out from ISIS as soon as the fight broke out, which we weren't sticking around long enough how it's going to play out. But it seems to me that Mandalore really is going to be joining us in our company because he has reasons of wanting to be out in the galaxy, like trying to find Mandalorians to reclaim territories and recover the clan to be at Duxon, Ordo. I cannot help but feel that name is somewhat familiar to me, as I've heard that name before. But it's no time to dwell on it, as we're going to be now boarding and back into our ship as the repairs has already been completed. I didn't expect to see you awake.
Mandalorians couldn't resist. They tore into us like beasts, shredding our ships to scraps. We fought back. Yet this time, there were reinforcements for either side. Revan had been delayed out system by Mandalorian scout ships. By the time he arrived, it was too late. And beyond Malachor, there were no more Mandalorians left to die. I remember standing on the bridge with you and watching the destruction of the Republic, watching ships full of soldiers and Jedi burn and die. I remember the look you had when you turned to me. It was the longest you'd ever looked at me. You didn't say anything, just a nod. Events moved quickly then, even in my dreams. Flashes, explosions, you falling. I could feel the pain around me. And then the memory, the drifting hulks of the Mandalorian ships, the dead, allies, friends, strangers. And then the echo, lingering, the sound I awakened to in my nightmares.
My decision haunts me that day too. You weren't the only one that has nightmares about it, Bao-Dur.
Blame lies with me for creating it. The situation forced your hand. Anger forced mine.
If you're looking to blame for its creation, then I am equally responsible for the deed and the blame for commanding its use. It was hell on the galaxy, and my entire fault to blame for making its decision that day.
You realized that unless action was taken, the fleet would be destroyed and the Republic would fall. None of us
You're right.
the magnitude of what we unleashed.
So you fought against the Mandalorians in the war?
I was part of the war effort. Yes, I worked as a technician though.
But you fought on the front line. To a Mandalorian, there is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor, the absolute destruction your warriors brought. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs. And what's honor to someone like that? All they care about are credits.
If I were you, I'd pick your words more carefully.
Look, settle down, you two. This is not the time and place for this. We need to work together and not be dwelling on the past of things that has little matter here.
You fought for no cause other than to spread suffering and pain to the people you conquered.
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor, glory, in the heat of battle.
You did nothing but murder innocents.
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to go there to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will recover, stronger than before.
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die in war.
Well, I'm glad to have you guarding my back.
That is enough. Alright. Let's let the past bear to rest and get back to work.
Fine by me.
Really hate the fact of what's been going on.
Having you here has an effect on me, General. I never noticed it years ago. I think my mind was too occupied then.
What do you mean? Well, it's good that I'm having a positive effect on you then.
I feel calm, more in control. The anger is still there, but I can feel it drifting away. The last years of my life have been defined by it. The Mandalorians, Zerka, and Revan. And above all else, myself, for Malachor.
What about me? For giving the order?
Never, General. It had to be done. My hands destroyed the Mandalorians. I cannot be forgiven for that.
But you can. But had you not, millions of innocent people would be killed in the Republic, would have been killed. You saved them?
Even if I did it out of hatred of the Mandalorians?
Bao-Dur, listen to me, and I'm going to say this once. All of us signed up for war, knowing full well we will not come out of it unscathed, knowing full well we got blood on our hands, that the decisions we made can never be forgotten. But we did it because good people like you, good people that is still me, good people like Revan, even now because of circumstances change who he is, did it because it was able to protect people from death. You did it to protect us.
That might be the truth, but I don't want to see it that way. I can't just ignore the blood on my hands.
The guilt is just something that you use to hide from your true responsibility.
Maybe that's just the shield that I need to stay sane.
Bao-Dur, as I know that you must have already noticed that the changes I've gone through with Fan Main and Mira that have led them to the lead of the Jedi, they have their reasons for becoming one, but now I know what your reasons are. If you could learn the ways of the Force, I could teach you, but you need to let go of your anger, or else it will destroy you, along with your guilt, and you will fall. I beg you, my friend, let go of the past, and forgive yourself, and let it blind you anymore.
Under your guidance, I feel like I could overcome my anger.
Then let us waste no more time. Bao-Dur has now become a Jedi Guardian. Alright.
My life for yours.
How did you find me?
I felt you, heard you through the Force.
Who sent you?
I serve my master. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force. There is little my master does not know.
I need to know where I can find your master. How exactly did you find me? I have questions for you.
I will answer what I can.
Tell me about your homeworld.
It is not something I speak of.
Very well. Alright, it's time to switch lightsaber crystals. Can you teach me some more of your fine moves, Handmaid?
There is nothing more I can teach you.
I have some other questions.
You may ask.
Do you have a name?
Before entering Aedris's service, yes, I carried a name, as all the children of the Ichani do.
What was it?
It is not important. My title and rank is of consequence, not my name. I take value in Aedris's service, not in myself.
Very well.
Yes. Have you come with questions?
I want you to teach me more of the Force.
Very well. What is it that drives you?
Before, when I heard thoughts of my companions, I've heard something, like an echo. I believe I am ready.
I had wondered if... But your powers are strong indeed. There are places in the galaxy, strong in the Force, light, dark. They are born in places teeming with life, and in places that are filled with death. Worlds whose surfaces are graveyards, whose screams echo through the Force. It is possible for war, for men to give birth to such places, to leave wounds on the galaxy itself. What you heard was the echo of the past, and it travels still.
But what is it?
The answer will come to you in time. It was, and there is nothing more that you will learn from me. When the ruins of your past have been cleared away and I am no more, then you shall know what it is. And if you do not, then the galaxy shall die, and all my hopes for you will be
Great. Alright. I have other questions.
and I will answer.
I thought of... What do you know if he is his master?
He, if he can truly be called a man any longer, is one of the dark lords that pursues you. I do not think he knows what you are. Not yet. He spared the Miraluka, and that may have been the last shred of feeling that exists within him. Keep his slave close to you. I suspect there was a reason he spared her, and perhaps a reason that she survived when the rest of her people and the Jedi did not.
What do you mean he's no longer a man?
One cannot have power of that magnitude that her master possesses and still think and perceive the universe as we do. As much because I had hoped that you would not have to confront him. If her presence could change all that, you will have to meet him in battle. You must be prepared to sacrifice the blinded one.
I have other questions.
Ask, and I will answer. Yes,
Teach me more of the Force.
very well. What is it that drives you?
I want to ask about the lesson that is related to my skills.
Have you done as I asked?
I have devoted myself relying on not being seen.
Very well. Then know this. How some situations play out depend on who is perceiving them, and whether they are being perceived. Your ability to control the perception of others in such situations will allow you to manipulate events to resolve them peacefully or violently. Skill does not always draw from the Force, but it is a measure of power nonetheless. It can grant knowledge, help steady oneself when one's thoughts are in chaos, grant enlightenment. Much can be achieved without the Force. As you know, life is indeed a Sith, and maybe hope or honor as a result. Now I am tired. These are my limitations.
I understand. I have gained a bonus to my weakness and the strongest skills. I also learned to recover some of my connection to the Force more.
Yeah, what do you want?
What's your take on the Republic?
The Republic is a stagnant beast that had been killing its people for years before the wars began. Were it not for Revan's strength, the Republic would already be dead.
You seem awfully commentary of Revan, considering that he almost destroyed your people. Do you not bear any hatred towards him? It would seem like it would be natural for you to hold a grudge against him.
Only Revan was worthy of our respect. We swept through the Outer Rim without any opposition until Revan assumed command of the Republic forces. Only then did the battle turn. But as you know, only a handful of Jedi fought, while the others cowered in their halls, afraid to meet us head on.
Perhaps the Jedi thought the Mandalorians a threat not worthy of their attention.
Then the Jedi were fools as well as cowards. I'm not accusing you of being a coward. You commanded the Republic fleet and destroyed ours. You were a worthy opponent. Now is there something else you needed? Yeah, what do you want?
Can you tell me more about the Mandalorians?
The Republic thinks my people are dead, scattered. They are wrong. You should have destroyed us when you had the chance. As long as one Mandalorian lives, we will survive. Our honor, fortunes, and lives revolve around battle. From our earliest history, this has been our way, as it will be always.
My life was resolved around those same things.
Which is one of the reasons I travel with you. It pleases me that you recognize the truth. The Mandalorian clans will be united. Then we will take back our place in the galaxy. But we live in times of action. And I've said enough for now. We can speak of this again later. Now is there something else you needed?
Nothing yet.
Yeah, what do you want?
Can you do anything to be able to help out?
I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians. I will help you fight your battles and plan your strategy. But I will not be your errand boy. Find some other lackey to do your bidding. Now is there something else you needed?
What was it that you wanted to ask me?
You fought with Revan and Malak during the Mandalorian Wars. Why?
If I'm going to be honest, it was to test my training in a real fight. They provided you, provoking the bear known as the Republic, provided the opportunity.
We've never faced Jedi before, and didn't know the threat they represented. You've always been in the Jedi Order. Things that are common knowledge to you are rumors and stories to the rest of the galaxy. We only knew what we had seen in holovids and from our experience with Exar Kun. And by that time, he was completely a Sith. We thought we would triumph easily over such noble and compassionate leaders. Those are weaknesses we easily exploited in the past. What did you think of us?
If I'm going to be an honest opinion about you guys are worthy adversaries and strong warriors, and you have provided the Republic a challenge that has proven to be an opportunity test against the Sith.
And that is how we thought of you. Not of the Jedi in particular, but the men and women who joined Revan and Malak to fight against us. You turned a demoralized, defeated mess into a coordinated army. You brought tactics, backbone, and above all else, victory to them. Ever consider what would have happened if we'd won? The Sith would have been nothing more than a border skirmish against the might of my clan. We would have brought a new age of strength and expansion to the Republic. With a wealth of the core worlds providing arms and warships to fuel our growth. Instead, the Republic won. Look around you. Look at what your precious victory has brought you. I ask you this. Is the galaxy better off for the Republic's victory?
I don't intend to want to deal in the what ifs kind.
Just think about it. Now is there something else you needed? Yeah, what do you want?
I was wondering if you could be able to give me some of the stimulates.
I thought that the Force would be enough of a weapon for a Jedi like yourself. Need a little something extra to work up your courage in a fight.
I'll take any advantage I can be able to get.
That's a good position for a warrior to take. But even better if he relies completely on his own strength. Here you go. But don't get too attached to them. I only have time to make so many. Now is there something else you needed?
What was it you wanted to ask me?
You fought with Revan and Malak during the Mandalorian Wars.
As I said, they provided opportunity.
We'd never faced Jedi before. You've always been in the Jedi Order. We only knew what we had seen in holovids and from our experience with Exar Kun. We thought we were triumph easily over such noble and compassionate leaders. What did you think of us?
Strong warriors?
And that is how we thought of you. You turned a demoralized, defeated mess into a coordinated army. Ever consider what would have happened if we'd won? The Sith would have been nothing more than a border skirmish against the might of my clan. We would have brought a new age of strength and expansion to the Republic. With a wealth of the core worlds providing arms and warships to fuel our growth. Look around you. Look at what your precious victory has brought you. I ask you this.
You would be a fool if you think it's not.
I suppose we'll never know. Now is there something else you needed? Yeah, what do you want?
More stimulates.
Already gave you my last one. Go easy on it. Even a strong warrior can only take so much. Now is there something else you needed?
Understand? And look, we're going to be taking visits on some of the recent planets we've been to before we go to another new planet. Because you said you wanted to be able to reunite your clans, right? Well, I know some places where we could be able to talk about it. Let's get back to Nar Shaddaa, and then head back to Tatooine. Before we got into Onderon, we've encountered some of the Mandalorians that Mandalorians should take a look at, see if he could be able to get them to back on Duxon. He said he wants to find the scattered Mandalorians. Well, I did know just a few places where he could be able to find them. So far, it was only been on Tatooine and Nar Shaddaa.
Has there been any word of her? None yet. I do not understand why she displays such disobedience. You know why. She bears the face of her mother. She shames us all. She has always brought shame upon us. In terms of combat, she is the least among us. Her stance always had too much passion about it. Perhaps it is better that our sister chose exile rather than having it forced upon her.
Bitches. I wanted to activate your B. I wanted to see if we can be able to get with the advanced maintenance in order. Let's take a look at your... Let's lock your modificators and unlock the side panel. Ha! It worked. Finally. You'll be faster and tougher than before than your average T3 unit. Because of my repair skills, T3 has become tougher, faster, and it was gained +1 dexterity and +1 constitution. Now, I'm fine. T3, it's just I was caught up on my work. Got some other questions for you. Hey T3, do you mind if I try working on you one last time? I keep feeling like there's still something around you that I'm missing. Thanks, buddy. Alright then, just be still and remain calm. I have gained +1 wisdom and recover part of my connection to the force, learning on a moving meditation to calm the mind. Yes, never felt better in a long time. Was I alone for a long time? If T3 is wounded and I both are not in combat, I can speak to him to meditate and recover some of my force points. That's an interesting ability. No, I'm fine, really? Just let me ask you some questions. I want to be able to practice my moving meditation I learned on you. Then I'll wait until you're damaged then and then try to fix you. Damn! That's pretty damn good. Alright. Alrighty. Alright, let's take Anne for a spin. Awesome. There we go. Alright. And now for visas. And now Bao-Dur, get your status to Jedi Guardian. Alrighty. Let's go visit the Mandalorians in their apartment and the docks. Now switching to HK. Alrighty, it should be right around this corner. There they are. As I promised, Mandalore, here are the guys I was telling you about.
Another Mandalorian. You're welcome to join us. Our clan has traveled here in search of work, and if we find a working arrangement, I'm sure you could be included in. I'm not here for any mercenary work. I'm here to return your clan to Duxon, where I am restoring our people to their former glory.
He's Mandalore.
But after Revan defeated Mandalore, no new one was chosen. I intend to rectify that error. I have no doubt that you believe that you are Mandalore. But look at the situation we are in now. Anyone could buy a helmet from a swim track and make such a claim. And the last time Mandalore traveled in the company of non-Mandalorians, we were pledged to Exar Kun.
And I assure you upon one thing, I am nothing like Exar-kun, and I am a Jedi, and I have allied myself with Mandalore and his cause to want to reunite all of the Mandalorians under a single banner of his rule, and being a single clan leader, the strongest of all the clans of Mandalorians.
A Jedi. Perhaps you are deserving of the title of Mandalore. I heard rumors from Ozits about Mandalorian sightings on Duxon. So perhaps there is truth to what you say. Very well, Mandalore. My clan will follow you and make for Duxon, so that another clan might be added to the strength of your army. Excuse us. We must gather the rest of our clan and deliver them the news.
Alright, that concludes our business of being back here. Do you know anything about Nar Shaddaa?
Nar Shaddaa, home of the Hutt and the Exchange. Depending upon your needs, it could be a useful place to visit. Alliances here rarely ever survive. I'm not going to bother to tell you to be careful. Just don't take anything at face value here. Now is there something else you need?
Yeah, it's a little late to give you that warning about that part, but we'll talk about it later. And now our next stopping point would be Tatooine, where we have also encountered Mandalorians there.
Yes, General?
To Tatooine we go. Alrighty. Let's take go to, but for level up. And now T3. Alright, switching another. And now we take the handmaid for another level up. Alright, let's go. Alright, time to switch up. Yep.
Certainly.
Hmm. Okay. The Mandalorians should be where the mercenary camp used to be settled at before most of them went to battle against us for control of Tatooine and its puppet government. And as I said, here they are.
Look who's walked into our camp, boys. Mandalorian shelters come to visit us.
At least you are recognizable of your leader.
Mandalorian's helmet, lost after our defeat at Revan's hands. Assemble the rest of your clan. You will return to Duxon. We must come together as we were before and prepare to fight a new war. A war that will return us to glory. And if I take that helmet from you, guess that makes me the new Mandalore. I've always wanted to be called that. I know all about your reputation, Mandalore. We have fallen far in the past years, but even still, I will not stand idly while a usurper claims to be my leader.
I assure you he's no usurper.
Perhaps I'll be able to change your mind. We'll see about that.
Hey, do not stand there and speak like that, like I'm not even standing next to you. Auto style. Oh, stupid controller.
Elemental, we will follow you. I have no desire to spill any more Mandalorian blood today. Gather your clan and return to Duxon. You have seen the last of your mercenary days. Yes, Mandalore.
Good work. Yeah, I forgot to tell you that one of these Mandalorians is a real asshole and a dick to boot, giving out bad attitude from the last time I spoke with this guy. Well, that's pretty much all the locations of what I know so far. Maybe on other new worlds we'll be able to explore, but considering if there's anything left to explore on the galaxy map. Alright, and with that, folks, I'm going to put a stop here after these messages, folks. So this has gone Spy, the Spy, sign off for now.